Have you noticed that before people actually drive their dream supercar, they already carry themselves like owners? The universe doesn't hand a supercar to someone who's still waiting or merely hoping to buy one. It naturally places the keys in the hands of those who already embody the owner identity. That's the law of attraction. In just 10 minutes, manifest a supercar. Watch this video to the end, and you'll quickly move toward owning a supercar that's truly yours. As you look at these supercar images, let your subconscious quietly reorganize and rewrite itself, so you become the kind of person who owns one. Let's begin. Your subconscious is like the background apps running on your phone, quiet, unseen, but constantly making small choices for you. Which familiar route to take? Which notification to check first? Which brand your cart gravitates toward? It stores your habits, the phrases you heard growing up, the tastes and music you love, and the scenes that make you tense or relaxed. Often, before you've thought it through, your body has already moved. At the beach, you breathe deeper. An engine note quickens your heartbeat. The smell of new leather evokes the feel of a cabin. That's your subconscious making automatic associations. It's also a gatekeeper that filters what you notice and what you ignore. Walking down a street flooded with images, your subconscious amplifies what's familiar and important. If you've been looking at supercar photos, a car in that same color will pop out instantly. It also loves to save energy, favoring familiar paths and repeat rhythms. So you tap the same apps, reach for snacks at the same time, and play the same kind of music, making each day feel easier to run.
The subconscious installs certain default settings in your mind. What kind of person you are, what you deserve, and what others are probably like. It isn't good at long, logical arguments, but it's great at pulling you into a state through feelings, images, and little stories. Many dreams, catchphrases, and unconscious facial expressions are traces of its surfacing. It's not magic, and it isn't inherently good or bad. Its job is to save your energy and keep routines running. Because it quietly operates in the background, our choices, tone of voice, posture, and focus often end up guided by an invisible auto route. As you look at these supercar images, step into the frame from this moment on. You are the owner. Stand an arm's length from the body and get familiar with its shape and proportions. The low front lip, the sharp air intakes, the waistline drawn like a fully strung bow. The paint has warmth in the sunlight, flowing along the sides like something alive. Move to the flank. The metal of the rims flickers in the light. The brake calipers hold a breath of heat. Reach out and touch. Your fingertips glide over the cool paint and the fine weave of carbon fiber. With your palm resting there, you can feel a steady, quiet breath. Open the door, and that signature scent rises to meet you. New leather, the hint of rubber, fabrics warmed by the sun. Clean, focused, settling the mind. Slide into the driver's seat. It fits like it remembers your body. The matte grip of the wheel sits sure in your hands. Your thumb taps the paddle. One crisp click that sets the tone for the day. Ignite the engine. A low surge rolls through your chest. The tack needle leaps like a shaft of light, then settles to a calm rhythm. You tilt the mirrors to the perfect angles, making sure every slice of view answers to you. Press the brake, select gear.
The car folds its wings like a raptor, quiet, yet ready to fly. You roll onto the coastal road. The fine chatter of rubber on asphalt rises through your feet. The wind carries salt and sunlight in.
You're no longer waiting to own. You're living as the owner, maintaining it, commanding it, making decisions for it. The road unfurls in light ahead. A silver seam along the coast brightens inch by inch. Rooftops and mountain silhouettes fall behind as you find the shared tempo of car, wind, and time. You whisper to yourself, "This isn't a borrowed moment. This is my everyday." Every grip of the wheel is an affirmation. Every lift and press of the throttle a choice. From this instant on, you look at it with an owner's eyes, feel it with an owner's hands, listen with an owner's ear, carry it home with an owner's heart. When the sunset turns the sea to honey, you glide across the long bridge. Lights rise one by one, as if lighting your way home. And you know now, the key has been in you all along. And then there's the rhythm of ownership that follows you off the road. In the morning, you glance at the car through the window the way some people check the weather, reading the light on the paint, noting the calm readiness in its stance. You keep a small log in your phone: miles, fuel, tire pressure, the tip date you last rotated, the next detailing appointment. Not out of obsession, but because this is what owners do. They protect performance by tending to the simple things early. You notice how your posture changes when you pocket the key, how conversations shift when you speak from responsibility instead of longing. At the Hotel Porte Cochere, the valet recognizes you not by face, but by the way you ease to a stop. Straight wheels, neutral, handbrake set, a quiet thank you. At the station, you choose premium without debate, not as a splurge, but as a standard. Even the route home is different. You time the lights, you leave space, you respect the machine. The car becomes a mirror. When you keep your promises, it answers with quiet precision. When you rush, it reminds you to breathe. You aren't borrowing status, you're practicing stewardship. And each simple act says the same. Ownership here is not paperwork or plates. It is how your hand meets the wheel. Measured. Awake. It is how you warm the oil, how you respect the tires, how you give the machine clean work to do, and it gives you clarity. Every ritual, a check of pressures, a deliberate downshift, threads discipline into your day. The cabin becomes a studio for attention, where noise drains away, and each input matters. In this space, acceleration is honesty taken to speed, and braking is wisdom applied in time. You learn to aim, to listen for confirmations that tell you you're online. You begin to notice the spillover. Meetings sharpen, errands compress. You speak less, but say more. The car keeps reflecting. Precision on the road, precision in your choices. When impatience barks, you hear it but don't obey. You inhale, lengthen the distance, protect the line. You stop chasing finish lines and start honoring apexes. One clean turn at a time. So you lock up, walk away,
and carry that geometry into the rest of your life. The route home is ordinary. Your way of taking it is not. Tomorrow will bring traffic, weather, detours. Bring presence. The road remembers. So do you. This channel is also a charitable project. 50% of all revenue is donated to Buddhist monasteries and mental health charities. Finally, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the bell. Your support not only helps this channel, it also helps you cultivate merit and good karma. Comment below and tell me you have got the car key. Thank you.